And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome in. It is great to be here in the Dallas, Arlington, Texas area. It is a holiday weekend here in the United States, so before we begin the proceedings, happy Thanksgiving to all of you and all of your families. Wishing all of you a safe and happy holiday season. I'm Ray Flores on behalf of Triller Fight Club. As we are nearing the one-year birthday of Triller Fight Club, we started off with a bang last year with Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. at Staples Center in Los Angeles. And as we approach our one-year birthday, we introduce a new concept to the world of combat sports. It is Triad Combat, emanating from Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. This upcoming Saturday night, we go live on Fight TV and pay-per-view, 8 Eastern, 7 local time. We have a tremendous night of Triad Combat as we are leveling out the playing field of MMA and boxing. Going to be a tremendous night of combat sports. But one thing that is the identity of Triller Fight Club over the past year has been the fact that we've merged the worlds of combat sports and also entertainment. We have a tremendous card when it comes to the fighters, as our main event is Kubrat Pulev, the former heavyweight title contender, going head-to-head against the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Mir. Along with that, though, on the entertainment side, you have musical icons Metallica with a full-length performance as we go ahead and get that going on Saturday night, a full-length performance from musical rock legends Metallica. It all comes your way from Globe Life Field here in Arlington, Texas. For the local media, tickets are still available, but they are going quickly. This brand new concept that we are introducing to the world of combat sports. Now let's meet the fighters that will be involved in Triad Combat this upcoming Saturday night. It is Team MMA against Team Boxing. As we bring up representing the MMA side, this one is a 5-round featherweight matchup, this at 145 pounds. Please welcome, he is a 12-fight MMA veteran from Topeka, Kansas, Jacob Thrall, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for all the fighters as well. Jacob Thrall, he is representing Team MMA. Representing a Team Boxing from Haverhill, Massachusetts, 8 wins, 3 losses, 4 wins coming by way of knockout as a professional boxer. Here is Harry Gigliotti, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Gigliotti and Jacob Thrall. The ceremonial stare down. This will be our opening matchup on Triad Combat. And now we welcome in the women's flyweight division. Also, when it comes to Triad Combat, there are 2-minute rounds, 8-ounce gloves, but you are able to hold and grab and go ahead, and during that holding and grabbing, you can punch your opponent in the designated areas. So 2-minute rounds makes for fast-paced, high-octane action. Let's bring up her record: 2 wins, 1 losses as a pro MMA fighter from Lee Summit, Missouri. The Invicta FC veteran, Alexa Culp, ladies and gentlemen. And her opponent, a 4-fight veteran inside the boxing ring, joining us from Denver, Colorado, introducing Angelina Schneider. This is a women's flyweight matchup, 5 rounds scheduled. Team MMA against Team Boxing. It is Triad Combat, brought to you by Triller Fight Club. Our CEO, Ryan Cavanaugh. Also our COO, Torsten Meyer, here as well. And now we get into the middleweight division. This one's scheduled for 7 rounds of action. Representing Team MMA, he joins us from Russia. His record, 22 wins as an MMA fighter, just 4 defeats, 14 wins coming by way of knockout inside the MMA realm. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Albert Tumanov. And Albert Tumanov making his way here. His opponent, though, representing Team Boxing, joining us from Bedford, Virginia. His record as a professional boxer, 35 wins, 15 losses, 1 draw, 18 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Scott Cujo Sigmund. Scott Sigmund representing Team Boxing on Saturday night from Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. Thank you very much, Scott. This one should be a compelling 7-round welterweight affair. Representing Team MMA out of the blue corner. His record as an MMA fighter, 20 wins, 11 losses, 6 wins coming by way of knockout. Hailing from Lubbock, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, here is Derek Campos. And his opponent, with a professional boxing record consisting of 28 wins, 17 losses, 18 big wins coming by way of knockout. Hailing from Austin, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Brian Vera. Brian Vera, Derek Campos. Team MMA against Team Boxing. Also, ladies and gentlemen, this is a team concept. So at the end of our main event, we will see who stacks up on who is the dominant striking discipline. The way the rules work are for a draw, you get 1 point. For a decision win, the team gets 3 points. For a knockout or a TKO victory, you are awarded 5 points. Now let's get into our next matchup, 7 rounds in the middleweight division. This at 175 pounds. Representing Team MMA. His record, 14 wins, 8 losses, 11 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Orlando, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Platinum Mike Perry. And his opponent, representing Team Boxing, with the record consisting inside the boxing ring. 25 wins, 19 of those coming by way of knockout. Opposite, 3 defeats. Joining us from Fairburn, Georgia, ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Seals. Look at that stare down between Michael Seals and Platinum Mike Perry. They are going to throw down inside Triad Combat this Saturday on Fight TV and also on pay-per-view. Now, as we get set for our co-main event of the evening, let me introduce the Hall of Famer and the greatest ring announcer to ever grace the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the iconic Michael Buffer.
What an introduction. Thank you, Ray. Good to see you and always good to work with you. Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday night at Globe Life Field here in the Dallas metropolitan area, an event like no other. You've met some great fighters here, MMA and boxing, going toe-to-toe, face-to-face. What I love about this Triad Combat is the rules are made to level the playing field. Well, we all know that if a boxer goes up against an MMA fighter in the ring of combat MMA, it's lopsided. And the same way if it goes the other way around. This is a sport made for the fans and made for the fighters that want to cross over and meet each other. So it's really an exciting night of combat. Triad Combat, a special ring and a special night of combat. And it's all brought to you by the Triller Fight Club. Saturday night at Globe Life Field, it'll be boxing versus MMA, and it's all sponsored by Bet Online. So let's meet the fighters that are featured in our co-feature and our main event of the evening. First, for our co-feature, scheduled for 7 2-minute rounds. I love the 2-minute rounds because these guys are fresh every time the bell rings to come out. He comes to us from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. UFC and Bellator star, MMA star, Matt Mitrione. And his opponent, representing Team Boxing from Rowland Heights, California, as a professional in the ring, 18 victories, 16 of those 18 wins by knockout, only 3 defeats with 1 draw. He is Alexander the Great Flores. These two guys will face each other in a 7-round contest. Once again, 2-minute rounds. When that bell rings for every round to come out, they will be fresh and they will be looking to score a victory without a doubt. Once again, Matt Mitrione and Alexander Flores, our co-featured bout of the evening. Now our Triad Combat main event, 9 rounds. This is again in the heavyweight division. Representing Team MMA from Las Vegas, Nevada, the legendary Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu martial artist, 2-time UFC heavyweight champion, Frank Mir. And his opponent, representing Team Boxing from Bulgaria, 2-time European gold medalist, 2-time heavyweight European champion, and 2-time world championship heavyweight challenger, 28 victories in the ring, 14 wins by knockout, only 2 defeats, Kubrat, the Cobra Pulev. Two big guys facing each other. Pulev 6'4", and his opponent Frank Mir 6'3". Two big heavyweights facing each other in the Triad Combat Ring, an event like no other, and it'll all be topped off by a concert by the undisputed legendary kings of metal rock, Metallica. It's Team Boxing versus Team MMA. Let's meet the team captains at this time. Representing Team MMA, Rampage Jackson. Representing Team Boxing as its captain, former heavyweight champion of the world. Let's go, champ. Shannon the Cannon Briggs. Actually, I'd like to see these guys get in the ring together sometime. But they're the team captains, Rampage Jackson and Shannon Briggs, MMA versus boxing. Ray, I'm going to turn it back to you, and we're going to have these guys talk about what's going to happen on Saturday night at Globe Life Field. Thank you, gentlemen. Thanks, Ray.
Appreciate it, Mike. Thank you very much to the legendary Michael Buffer for those distinguished introductions. Also, Saturday night will be produced by another, I mentioned about a Michael Buffer is an icon, but also this man is an icon in the world of entertainment, being the brains behind American Idol. And So You Think You Can Dance, Saturday night's Triad Combat, being produced by the legendary Nigel Lithgow, ladies and gentlemen. Nigel, if you can, if you could quickly stand momentarily. He is the producer and the esteemed brains behind what we are doing from a television standpoint with Triad Combat. So I'm going to ask the fighters some questions and get their thoughts as they prepare for this new venture with Triad Combat this Saturday, Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. Also, our lovely Triller Fight Club ring girls as well. I'll start off with Jacob Thrall. Jacob, when you got the opportunity, you have been in the MMA realm for 12 fights, but what does this opportunity mean to you?
Just the opportunity to be in front of a bunch of big names, and yeah.
How have you prepared for something like this? I mean, when it comes to, you're able to hold and grab and get close and punch, but how have you prepared for this?
Well, I had a fight scheduled last week, so I was just kind of right on track with that, and so that was presented this opportunity, so I just jumped all over it.
What can fans expect out of you on Saturday?
Be swinging for the fences.
Well, I'd love to hear that. Now let's meet your opponent, Harry Gigliotti, an 11-fight veteran inside the boxing ring, 8 wins. Half of your wins have come by way of knockout. Harry, for you, how have you prepared for this new venture? This is something very unique and different to the world of combat sports, but what's going through your mind as we're only 3 days away?
It's a surreal opportunity. As soon as I got the call, I wanted to do it. It's something I like to do is, dirty box, get inside, work the clinch. I've been working with Muay Thai people. My friend Brendan Marat's ranked number 6 New England champion, fights at a combat zone with Kelvin Cater. I did the right preparation for this. I got Jacob Thrall in front of me, and I just plan to show everybody and showcase my talent.
Do you like the fact that as you get on the inside that there's going to be no referee to say, hey, separate, whatever? I mean, that's actually encouraged, that you guys are able to have, over the course of those 2 minutes, get on the inside hold and punch and be able to sort of create your own space if you choose to do so.
Of course. And, like I said, preparation was key for that. So, if he wants to get in the clinch and he wants to work, then, I'm all game and I can work inside the clinch as well. But, I'm a boxer, and I plan to box, and it's anything goes. If he wants to step in and try to find range, well, my jab's going to be there all night. So,
how do you see the fight playing out against Jacob Thrall to start the night?
I don't call fate. I'm just going to let it happen, play out, and hopefully I can be victorious at the end of the night. Thank you.
That's our first fight of the night. Harry Gigliotti, Jacob Thrall. That is at 8 Eastern, 7 Central Time on Fight TV and also your local cable or satellite providers. Now we'll get into our Loans women's matchup of the evening. This one in the flyweight division. I'll start off with Alexa Cope, she actually trains with Glory MMA. They have several top name fighters in the world of mixed martial arts. Her record 2-1. Alexa, what does this opportunity mean to you to be a part of Triad Combat?
It means a lot. It's something fun. It's something new, extremely new. I'm going to get to say that I got to be a part of the first jump of something that not a lot of people have ever done before. So it's kind of just a good opportunity to have some fun, work my skills, and show everything I've been working on.
With the names that you have within your gym at Glory MMA, they have obviously fought on some big stages, but what have they told you? Have they given you any advice as to what it means to prepare for not only with the fight, but the media obligations, the press, the bright lights here at Schiller Fight Club?
Yes, not specifically for what to expect for you guys, but I've gotten to fight through FAC and through Invicta, both having press and interviews and photo shoots and multiple obligations and schedules. So I was lucky enough to kind of know how to ride the wave of fight week.
What do you know about your opponent, Angelina Schneider?
I know that she can be tough, and I know that she's going to be game. I mean, she showed up, and that's all I can really ask for, ever expect. We'll get to see the rest on Saturday.
Well, now let's talk with your opponent, Angelina Schneider. Angelina, when you got the call to be a part of Triad Combat, what did that mean to you, and what went through your mind?
A great opportunity. That's about it.
What do you know about your opponent in Alexa Cope?
Not much, but we're here to go for skill, so let's go.
How have you been preparing for something like this? Because I feel like MMA fighters, they're used to, clutching and grabbing a little bit more compared to that of boxers. As I mentioned with Harry Gigliotti, that the referee will go in and separate you two, or separate the fighters. But how have you been preparing for this? What is your sparring?
I come in here and do what I want and do what I can and hope for the best.
All right, Angelina Schneider, Alexa Cope, our women's flyweight matchup. Now we'll get into Albert Tumanov and Scott Sigmund. Albert, for you, you obviously have a high knockout percentage. How do you see the fight playing out against Scott Sigmund? How do you see the fight playing out against Scott Sigmund?
I need to translate.
Do we have a translator for Albert Tumanov? Or if anything, just give us your thoughts on the fight.
Okay, I say a few words.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm here to do spectacular. I always do spectacular fight. Get ready. Will be a fire show. Thank
All right,
you very much.
Albert Tumanov, he'll do all his talking inside Triad Combat. Scott Sigmund, your thoughts on being a part of this new venture? You fought Roy Jones Jr., have been in there against the world's best, but what does this opportunity mean to you?
I'm not here for the fame, I'm just here for the money.
He's here to do all his talking and take a check home to his family. Scott Sigmund, ladies and gentlemen. Now we get into the welterweights. Derek Campos and Brian Vera, a Texas showdown here in Arlington, Texas, Globe Life Field. Derek, you are a Bellator veteran. How do you see this fight playing out against Brian Vera, an all-Texas matchup?
I see this fight going into deep water. We're gonna, it's gonna be a technical bloodbath. He's durable, he's game, and we're gonna come out swinging, probably from the first round to the last round. So we'll see what happens.
Do you like the prospect of fighting just 2-minute rounds?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fast pace. I mean, 2-minute rounds. We'll get in there, get after it, and then get a minute rest or whatever. It doesn't take me but 30 seconds to recover. So and then I'm back at it. So we'll see.
Now let's talk with your opponent, Brian Vera, out of Austin, Texas. You fought the likes of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. You have 2 wins over world champion Sergio the Latin Snake Mora. But this new opportunity, you're 39 years of age. How do you see this fight playing out against your adversary, Derek Campos?
I see it going real well, but this is perfect type of fight for myself. I like to get in there and bang. And I'm going to stay in your ass. I'm going to stay in your ass the whole time, so hopefully he's ready to go to war, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay right on top of his ass the whole time.
I've known you for a long time, but I'd have to say that this is probably...
You know exactly how I fight.
No, I know exactly how you fight. You bring it all the time, but what I'm saying is that I've known you for a long time, but this is the best I've ever seen you shape-wise. Is that fair to say? Because you look in tremendous physical shape.
Oh, 100%. I used to drink a lot. I got sober for a year now. I feel the best I ever felt in my life, and I'll show that on Saturday.
All right, Brian Vera, Derek Campos, ladies and gentlemen. Now we move on to Michael Seals and Platinum Mike Perry. Mike Perry, you are certainly very opinionated, and you love to bang, you love to mix it up. Is this pretty much tailor-made for you?
Absolutely, man. I mean, all that wrestling shit, I get in the ring and I just throw hands. So we're going to go in there and skip all the formalities. We're going to bust each other open. I'm going to fuck this dude up, bro. I can't fight.
Hold on, can we give Mike another mic? There you go. Oh, well,
Cut.
Let's, Derek, if you can give him your mic, if possible. There you go. I know Derek's mic worked.
All right.
There we go. Mike, go ahead and go back on what you said. You said you were going to F him up?
Well, let me get this clear again. Okay, thank you. I said that I'm going to fuck this dude up, and I'm here. I mean, I'm sure he coming after me, too. We both going to throw that right hand. It's Mike versus Michael, and we're going to see who the better man is, but I know I trained hard as hell for this. I'm in the best shape of my life. I was most excited about this training camp just because I just got to focus on what I wanted to focus on. I ain't had to worry about all that extra stuff. All that grappling stuff hurt your neck. When guys trying to wrench on your neck all the time in the gym, we're not doing that. We just going in, hitting miss. Yeah, let's go, for real. We're going to bleed. Motherfuckers going to get fucked up, and somebody might die or be
Wait, hold on.
We going to, hey, straight up, bro. We here to fight. What y'all want from us? I'm going to fuck this dude up, bro. We going at it.
Whoa.
We going
Yeah, Michael Seals. He's saying let's hope avoid deaths. But Michael Seals, when he says he's going to F you up, what's your response to that?
I'm from Alabama, bro. We don't do all that fucking talking.
We here to talk right now. We're going to fight on Saturday.
We'll see on Saturday.
You said you're about all that action?
I worked hard. I'm confident, so I can say what I want because I'm confident. I know how hard I worked, and I know I can't be stopped.
Hey, you're right. You could talk. That's good. I don't do all that talking.
That's all right.
I'm about to work.
What you gonna do to him, champ?
Yeah, what are you going to do to him, Michael?
Y'all know what I do.
What you gonna do to him?
Y'all seen what I do.
Tell him, champ.
He's been in there against wars with Edwin Bomba Rodriguez, Elider Alvarez. Mike, what's your prediction for the fight on Saturday? Mike Perry.
Hey, I was just trying to let him know. He know what time it is. You know, we shook hands earlier because it is what it is. We businessmen, but this is a rough-ass business, and I'm trying to let you know what time it is. We going to meet in the middle. Come at me the way I'm coming at you, and you're going to run into this heat.
Michael Seals, what's your prediction?
May the best man win.
Michael Seals and Platinum Mike Perry, ladies and gentlemen. Expect blood in that one. Someone's getting knocked out. KTFO on that one. Now let's get ready for our co-main event. Matt Mitrione, Alexander Flores. Matt Mitrione, you've been in there and you've beaten the likes of Fedor, Roy Nelson, the late, great Kimbo Slice, Derek Lewis as well. When they gave you the call to be a part of Triad Combat, how long did it take you to say yes? And also give us your thoughts on fighting a guy in Alexander Flores who's fought the likes of Luis Ortiz and Joseph Parker, Charles Martin as well.
Well, I said yes before I could even talk to my wife. I hung up the phone. And she's like, did you just accept the fight? I was like, fuck, yes, I did. And why? Because I hate wrestling. Wrestling isn't fighting. Wrestling is a sport, and it's great in MMA, but it's not my fucking sport, and I don't like it. So I'm just like Mike. Mike and I are co-signing on the same page here. Listen, I'm gonna get out there, I'm gonna scrap. It's what they brought me for. That's why I have the name I do, because I throw hands. I'm not scared of anybody in the world. I throw hands against whoever they come and say my name. So they said Alexander, he's a hell of a fighter. He's been in some serious scraps.
Yeah.
And he can go. He's long, he's tall, he's in good shape. Looks good, by the way. So this shit's gonna be great. It's gonna be a hell of a time. I can't wait to punch him in his face, and he can't wait to try to punch me in mine. And that's how it's gonna go.
Alexander, when he says he can't wait to punch you in the face, what's your response?
He's got to hit me first.
He's got to hit you first. So are you telling me that he's not going to be able to hit you?
He'll probably land a couple shots, but I'm not going to just stay there and be a punching bag. He's got to hit me.
You know, and that's the reason why I respect the fuck out of him, because he's got nuts and he'll stand there and trade off. And he does his best fighting when he's going backwards, when he's up against the cage, or the ring. He can fight his ass off. So I know if I'm over aggressive and I let my nuts get too big, I'm walking into trouble. And I know what he's got. I've watched enough film. Coach Rampage and I talked about him for the last 2.5 weeks. I talked to Frank about him. Frank broke him down for me. I know where I'm going. I know how I'm getting it. We'll come after it, baby.
Matt, when Frank Mir, he stated that he feels like the MMA guys are going to have the edge because of the grappling or the grappling aspect and the fact that you can grab and everything else. Do you think that it is to your advantage from an MMA standpoint with the grabbing and the fact that you can hold and punch at the same time?
Well, I don't see how it wouldn't be. I mean, I'm sure, listen, I'm sure boxers do all kinds of bodywork training, and I know that they, focus a lot on their core. But if you didn't get that lower back in shape, buddy, if I'm going to be hanging on your neck, I'm just going to go out real fast, buddy. So, and it's too late in the game to go to the gym now and try to do some neck work. It's going to be, hey, this is what we do. That's what Mike was saying. It hurts your damn neck to be a wrestler and a grappler. That's all Frank does. You training with him, it's one of the worst experiences of my life. And I'm used to it. So, let's get it, baby. We got a couple days, time to get a paycheck.
Alexander, do you think, what is your takeaway from the fact that they feel the MMA guys have the advantage because they're used to holding and grabbing more and fighting in close distance with that dirty boxing?
I mean, if he wants to fight inside, I can fight inside too. It's no big deal.
Would you say that this is the biggest opportunity of your career, being so high on the card? You've obviously fought some big names, but this is a massive opportunity. Globe Life Field, Triad Combat, on Fight TV, pay-per-view, plus you got Metallica performing.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. I couldn't turn it down. I mean, I've been training for a fight for the past 16 weeks. I easily have over 100 rounds of sparring. So once it came across, I said, let's do it.
What's your prediction?
Knockout. We're heavyweights.
Matt Mitrione said he's going to knock you out. What's your prediction?
Well, I don't get slept. I might have been dropped a couple times, but I don't get slept.
Because you haven't fought me, bro. That's what it is.
Hey, listen, that's really cute, and I admire that you're ambitious, but don't get fucked up. Let's just handle this shit on Saturday. Hey, I don't get slept. Don't.
We'll
and
see.
I fight with little baby gloves, not them big old things you do.
That's
and
fine.
if I fought the best in the world and they can't do it, good luck, little baby.
Okay, we'll see.
Someone's getting knocked out in our co-main event. Oh my goodness. Now let's get ready for our main event. This one is a 9-round fight. I'll start off with the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, beat the likes Brock Lesnar, Minotauro Nogueira, Mirko Krokop, the most finishes in UFC history. Frank Mir actually came up short back in April against Steve Cunningham in boxing, but now, Frank, you are main eventing the first ever Triad Combat. With everything that you've accomplished in your combat sports career, you're now adding this to your resume. How are you feeling as we're just 3 days away?
Well, I'm excited. Look, I'm a warrior. Like everybody up here on this stage, we want to go out there, test ourselves, push ourselves to our limits, and going out there against a great opponent. That's what my life's about, going out there trying to hunt the biggest lion, the most powerful predator to put up on my wall.
And for you, what is it going to be like fighting in a triangle? I mean, obviously, that's something unique and different that Triller Fight Club is introducing, but have you kind of thought about your strategy and, you know, your maneuvers and your angles and everything else, the spacing?
We did. We found out that the triangle was 26 feet long. We taped it out, cut it off there at Syndicate, the gym, and worked out on how we were going to do. As far as offensively and pushing someone against the ropes and finding corners, I think it suits aggression. I think that's why they did it. There's not a lot of room to run. You could take about 1 or 2 steps, and then you're on a rope.
You also said you love the fact that 2-minute rounds. You've been advocating for 2-minute rounds in combat sports across the board.
I have. I think that 5 minutes is a long time. You got to feel each other out. And sometimes one thing that fans don't like is a lack of aggression. Violence and aggression causes fans to sit and watch. And without fans watching and being entertained by us, we don't have the ability to come up here and perform and make money and provide for our families. So a 2-minute round, I think, is plenty because it's enough time to be aggressive. There is some strategy in working out, but for the most part, you're going out there and you're just in pure warfare, pure fighting, not dancing around, feeling each other out, or taking time off.
Kubrat, have you thought about what it's going to be like fighting inside a triangle with Triad combat against Frank Mir on Saturday?
So it's a little bit different, but as boxing, but I think his triangle is okay for us because this is also ring, maybe a little bit more, but it's okay.
And have you thought about what is up in a perfect world? How does this fight end for you?
Sorry?
How does this fight end against Frank Mir on Saturday?
So he's a good fighter, yeah, I respect him, but I think boxing is boxing, you know, and I'm good prepared, and I can beat him really hard.
How have you been preparing for the holding and the grappling aspect that you might have to be able to deal with?
Yeah, I training all the time with wrestling people. I have a lot of friends, wrestling friends, and before 5 years, before 7 years, I start with wrestling also, with boxing, you know, but my sport is boxing, but I like wrestling. That's why I'm always prepared. I like wrestling, and maybe now I show what I can.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's your prediction for the fight against Frank Mir? How do you see it going down? When do you want the fight to end?
So, yeah, with a lot of pain, but we are a boxer, and really we are more precise as MMA fighters.
More precise. You're saying that
More
boxers are more
precise.
precise than MMA fighters.
Yes, and yes, for everybody, all of us, is not comfortable. This new sport is very interesting. That's why, but I think we are the best, and boxing is the best ever.
Frank Mir, your prediction. He says he thinks boxing is superior to that of MMA. For you on Saturday against Kubrat Pulev, your prediction, sir.
I don't plan on making a boxing match. I think that Pulev is a world-class boxer, and fighting him at range and boxing with him, I want to keep that short and infrequent, and I want to jump on him and grapple with him as long as I can to push the endurance of the fight, to make it to where his muscles are going to feel what it's like to wrestle somebody and then have to throw punches and clinch and fight me off. I'm never going to, I'm going to do the best I can to make sure that we're never in range to box, because that's where he's, has a distinct advantage. I'm going to keep it a dirty boxing match. I think I've alluded to this already, that if you want to watch Randy Couture, Vitor Belfort, that's pretty much the body of the fight that I'm going to try to impose on him to make sure that the MMA guys show that we're the most successful fighters on Saturday.
So those are all the fighters that will be involved, team boxing against team MMA. But now I want to have the captains, if we can have the captains, Rampage and Shannon Briggs, come forward, because I want to talk with them individually.
We have also the best captain here.
Yeah,
the best
Shannon
captain
Briggs.
in boxing. This is the best captain of world.
Can
yes,
we,
of course.
Kubrat, can you give him your microphone? Because I want to ask Shannon Briggs.
Yes, champ.
When Kubrat Pulev says that they have the best team captain, how much does that mean to you, knowing that you're going to lead all these boxers into battle against the MMA fighters, Triad Combat, on Saturday?
Well, look at my team. Look at them, y'all. Look at them. All top-notch boxers. Look at this guy right here. This guy's an animal. I don't know why you was talking so slick. Who that guy at? I don't know why you was talking so slick. You're going to be in the hospital, champ. This guy is a dangerous man, champ. Champ, this is a dangerous man. You just talked your way into a room at the hospital, champ. This is a dangerous man. Now listen to me. I respect all y'all, but y'all understand, these are the best strikers in the world. Now, Frank Mir, you a hell of a guy. You fought SS Cunningham. And for you to come against the great title challenger, Pulev, you must be a little crazy. Because this man jab and left hook, woo, boy, when we wake you up Sunday, you ain't gonna believe it. Now, that's for their captain. For their captain. Listen, he leading them all into the fire. He leading them all into the fire in the wrong place. Y'all, listen, I respect y'all, but he leading y'all to the fire. These are dangerous men. Look at him, look at her. You know how dangerous she is?
Y'all can't even talk. Y'all be like,
let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
Rampage, what do you want to say in response to Shannon Briggs? He says that you were leading your team into the fire on Saturday with Triad Combat, brought to you by Triller Fight Club.
Hey, look at these
Shut
guys.
up.
Hey,
First of all,
hey, I'll let you talk. Don't be rude.
Shut up.
You're a motherfucking walking meme. Shut the fuck up, clown.
I'll let you talk.
Listen, look at these guys. All the boxers are underestimating these MMA fighters. We are the toughest athletes on the planet. You guys have no idea how hard it is to train MMA. You guys have no idea how hard it is to train MMA. We get elbowed in the face, kneed in the face, and we keep going. Man, you got some legends up here. We all soldiers. And we happy that you guys are underestimating us. We ain't scared to lose. We coming over to y'all arena, and we confident. You hear all these guys, they're all confident. Some of these guys can't even damn talk. They already beat up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, everybody on this side right here, confident.
They all got rooms booked at the hospital for Sunday.
All rooms already booked. We ready to go to
Back
war.
up, chump.
We ready to step into y'all arena. Hey, don't put your hands. Hey, don't put your hands.
Back up, chump.
I ain't gonna tell you no more.
Let's
Hey.
leave the physical pleasantries. Wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute.
Hey, can
Wait
we
a
leave
minute,
the
dog.
physical pleasantries? No, please. You don't get paid. You're not getting paid on Saturday to fight. You're getting paid to coach. All right, champ. Okay. All right.
Hey, them boxers wasn't getting the octagon, though.
All right.
One leg kick.
Hey guys,
y'all got chicken legs.
I want y'all to do me a favor. Make sure that y'all punish them. Punish them. Because they got big mouths. MMA guys,
We confident. We confident.
Cool.
I don't hear no confidence
You heard
over
them
there.
talking slick? You heard them talking slick?
Special boy right here. He
Let's go,
say
champ.
go do it. Talk. I don't hear no confidence
Let's go,
from
champ.
him. I don't hear no confidence.
Let's go, champ.
We all confident over here.
Let's go, champ.
Look at him.
Let's go, champ.
Hey, look at him.
They're going down fast and hard.
We
What
all
you stood up
confident over
for?
here.
What you stood up for? To help them?
Keep underestimating us. Keep
What you stood up
underestimating us.
for? What you stood up for?
Hey, MMA, we stick
Let's
together.
go, champ.
We stick together.
Yeah, they stick together,
damn
y'all.
right we stick
Ain't none of
together.
y'all stand up for me. God damn, come on.
Rampage.
Y'all stand up.
Has Shannon's obviously a unique personality. Has he gotten under your skin, and is that extra motivation to lead Team MMA over a victory over Team Boxing?
Hey, Shannon got under my skin months ago. Have you seen this guy's Instagram page?
It's pretty funny.
This guy's a meme queen. He's too damn old to be acting like that. He need to grow the hell up.
Let's go, champ. Hey,
damn
Nigel,
old.
the next Triad Combat event, I want to be the main event. I want to put him to sleep, Nigel. That's all I
Wait a
wanna
minute.
do.
Wait a minute.
Let's go, champ.
Shannon, are you laying down a challenge to Rampage Jackson to main event the next Triad Combat? Is that what you're telling me?
Right now, champ.
You're
now.
Okay,
right now.
Rampage, he just laid down the challenge to you for the next Triad Combat, the main event. What is your response, sir?
Hey, I'm happy to fight him, but he got to step into MMA.
No, we're doing it in Triad Combat style.
No,
This
listen,
is leveling off the
listen,
playing
listen,
field.
listen.
We're leveling off the
Hey,
playing
hey.
field.
Man, you better not.
Put your hand down.
Listen,
What's wrong with
I'm
you,
down.
boy?
Hey, like I said, I'm down to do it.
down.
I'm trying to do that, but the second fight.
I like
win
that
or
watch,
lose.
too. You lucky
win,
I don't take
win,
it.
Win or lose.
like
I
that
want to
watch.
fight him in MMA because listen.
Let me see that watch.
I don't like to look too far ahead. I just want to look
Hey,
at
after
your
the first,
main
he
event
don't
of
wanna
Triad
fight.
Combat, the next
After
one.
the first one, he ain't gonna want to fight, but this is the thing. I'm sick of MMA fighters going over to fight boxers and no boxers coming over to fight
I
us.
started wrestling in the American
in
top
our
team.
arena.
I started wrestling with the
They know
American
better.
top team.
They know better.
Guess what? Frank, you know that.
Look at it.
I used to be with the American top team.
Look, I like Alexander. He's a nice dude, but those are baby legs. If I touch my shin on one of those little baby chicken sticks, there's no dice, little dude. No
Chicken
dice.
sticks.
No dice.
Hey, I'm just gonna say one thing, one last thing. Boxers be looking like real cowards when we bring up MMA. That's all I gotta say.
No, but what's great about Triad Combat, it's leveling out the playing field. It's leveling out the playing field. You guys are able to go toe to toe.
They want to take you down to the ground and get on top of you.
No, y'all
want that.
And I like all combat sports.
Y'all cannot wait for the fight to get broken up. Once we clinch up, once we clinch, and then y'all gonna be looking at the ref. Please break it up. Please break it up, because y'all aren't gonna be able to do it. I'm telling you that now.
And see, that's
y'all
what's
be able to do
great.
it. As soon as it happens, you're gonna be looking at the ref. Hey, it's tied up. It's tied up. It's tied up. Oh God.
Hey, Matt.
And I'll be like, wait, watch. Come watch.
Matt, that's what's great. Give Scott Sigmund the microphone.
The reason you don't see boxers trying to get into MMA is because we don't want to take the pay cut.
We make
that might be right. Hey, that might be right.
Hey, what's your biggest payday? What was your biggest payday?
$4 million. He made $4 million.
What's your biggest payday?
First off, I ain't you. You was at the top of your sport.
All
man.
right, all right.
I'm B level. But you ever made a payday like Shannon made?
I don't know what he made.
I doubt it.
I don't know what he made.
I doubt it. That's what
Hey, this is the thing. This is the thing about MMA. This is the thing. You guys don't know how much money we make. Cause look, y'all don't know how much money we make.
Nevada reports it to the public.
Y'all don't know.
Rampage. This is what it comes
Hey,
down
hold on. You guys had the Ali Act. We don't.
We're
So
gonna
we
sweep
don't have to
them. As you can
disclose what
see,
we
Ray,
make.
as you can see right now, it's real problems right now.
Yeah, there are real problems.
It's real problems. This ain't no place. MMA don't like boxers. Hey, y'all, MMA fighters don't like boxers. That's a fact. And guess what? We don't like them either. So guess what we're going to do Saturday night? We're going to finish it once and for all. We're going to smash them. They're all going down fast and hard. If you at home right now, order it on pay-per-view. And after we demolish them and send them over to the Dallas hospital, he next.
Rampage.
If he show up. Look at him, y'all.
What is Rampage?
Look at him, y'all. Get a good look.
Rampage, before
get a good look.
We'll wind down momentarily, but I love what Matt Mitrione said. He said in the fact that because you're going to be able to grab, there's going to be no referee. The referee will be there. But you guys are able to go ahead and grab and do whatever you need to do in order to inflict physical harm upon your opponent. So I think that's advantageous for both disciplines. Don't you think?
Well, I agree that that's a bigger advantage for the MMA guys because we train it all the way. We already train that. I've knocked out a guy with dirty boxing in an MMA fight.
I've seen it.
A lot of guys train like that. That's an advantage. But
The rest of your team scared. Look,
ain't nobody scared up here.
they all scared. Look.
Ain't nobody scared up here.
Look at the girl. She don't know what to do. She ready to leave.
She ready too.
She ready to
She
leave.
ready too. Ain't nobody scared up here.
She
Look,
said-
quit cutting me off. Quit cutting me off, clown. Shut the fuck up.
My bad,
Rampage, how do you see Saturday night going down for your team as you lead MMA into battle, Triad Combat against boxing?
I'm gonna keep it 100 like I always do. I don't know none of these motherfuckers. I don't know none of them. So I can't say no disrespect. I don't know none of them. But I know a bunch of these guys up here, and they tough. And they tough. And they ready. And they hungry. And MMA, we have something to prove. We want to prove to the world that we are the best fighters.
The best power.
All right, so what's your prediction for the fights?
I don't make predictions. I ain't psychic, but you know what I'm saying. I say we ready though.
Shannon Briggs, your final comments, your prediction as you lead Team Boxing into Triad Combat against Team MMA.
We're going to run it up. They're not going to win one fight. They be lucky if they get one fight. They be lucky, man, listen. Get the hospital beds ready. Y'all going to be ready.
Yawn.
Shannon Briggs leading Team Boxing, Rampage
champ.
Jackson lead Team MMA.
Let's go, champ.
It is
Look at this
Triad
team.
Combat Saturday
Let's go,
night
champ.
on Fight TV and pay-per-view.
on, y'all.
These
Bring
are
it
all
in.
the fighters,
Bring it
ladies
in.
and gentlemen.
Bring
A
it
brand
in.
new
Bring it
concept
in.
brought to you by Triller Fight Club. Also special live performance by Team
1, 2, 3.
or by
Let's go,
Metallica.
champ. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you on Friday. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you on Friday for the weigh-ins.
We have the best captain because this guy here was world champion in heavyweight and have a lot of history, a lot of fights. Respect him. Respect of the best captain boxing team.
Well,
we win tomorrow, Friday, Saturday.
They say we do things bigger in Texas. We do it bigger here with Triller Fight Club. Triad Combat Saturday night. We'll see you on Friday for the weigh-in. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Also, there is food outside for the fighters and for the media. By all means, if you're having issues making weight, stay away from it.